There was absolutely no kids when Kevin Garcia Valdovinos he entered or tried to enter into the mansion in Montecito. We'll talk about this particular incident. It took place, if you remember, a few months ago, a couple of months ago actually. And what he saw is going to be surprising all of us. Who is he, by the way? We'll talk about all of these details. But before we do that, I want to also share with you something very, very interesting that happened. Meghan Markle, as you can see on the picture, she is looking very, very angry. And this report is saying exactly the same thing, that she is livid right now. Why? What is the reason she is so livid? Well, if you remember this picture and this event at Wimbledon, let's read a little bit first and then I will tell you why Meghan is furious according to this report. Wimbledon doubled as a royal reunion for King Philip of Spain and Catherine, William, George, Princess Charlotte. The King of Spain, 55, had a front row seat in the exclusive royal box at Center Court on Sunday, to watch fellow countryman Carlos. We know that he defeated Novak to win the men's single final. Good job. Okay, so what is happening right now? We know he was there not just to watch the sport, the game. Of course, he was there for that reason, but that was not the only reason. What we have found out is that he was there also because he had a special message to the British monarchy, especially to Charlotte, Princess Charlotte. Why? Because it was her first time going to that event in that court. She never attended, what I understand, a tennis match before. That was her debut. First time. Prince George, he attended before. This was his second time. Charlotte, it was her first time. The King Philip saw her and he gave Charlotte a beautiful gift. Now, there is nothing wrong with that, right? Normal people will react that way. But this is a big problem for who? For who? Well, you guessed it right. It is becoming a big problem for Meghan Markle right here, sitting in Montecito. So what happened? Let's read a little bit more because I want to actually tell you a little bit more about the story. Following the match, the Spanish royal family's social media accounts shared behind-the-scene photos of King Philip congratulating the 20-year-old athlete. Now, let's take a look at some of these pictures. So these are the pictures and you can see the king with the princess and prince of Wales. The snaps from the Spain's royal family also included an image of King Philip facing the prince and princess of Wales and their two eldest children as they applaud. Good job. They supported Spanish sportsman Carlos. During the match, which marked Prince Charles's debut at the tennis tournament. So yeah, this is the first time Princess Charlotte is there. And George's second time at the event, King Philip was seen visiting the British royal family, who also took their snaps in the 74-seat invite-only royal box. So again, it was a royal event, looks like. I mean, the place, the seating arrangement, everything was only for the royal in that corner. It had nothing to do with celebrities. Nobody else was allowed. It had 74 seats only for the royals. Spain playing games and they have royal family and they're very proud about their royal family. And they're very proud about what is happening in the monarchy and with their king. They're very, very happy and proud of that. So you could say that, well, things should go well, right? But you could not, simply because we now know that Meghan Markle is furious because Charlotte received a gift from the king. Yes, she is furious. She is questioning how can he give a gift to her. Why? Because she is thinking of surrogate kid Lili. Well, why she's not getting anything? Well, first of all, Meghan Markle, she is not from the royal family. And according to this report, you are furious and you should not be, because it doesn't make any sense. Of course, she is jealous. If you remember what happened during her wedding, when she made Princess Charlotte cry and she tried to bully her. You remember all those stories, right? Therefore, now for us, it makes sense the way Meghan behaved. We understand her behavior. But this is the first news that I want to share with you. Now, let's take a look at this second report. And before I tell you Just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider to subscribe. So what happened with Kevin Garcia? Who is this person? Well, if you remember a couple of months ago, there was an incident that took place where a person wanted to break in to the mansion, Montecito, of Meghan Harry, where they live. But of course, their security team, quote unquote, I do not know what kind of security team they have, Meghan Harry, they informed, or they called 911, and the authorities came and they apprehended him. Now that is not the end of the story, but let's actually, let's read the story a little bit more to give you a good understanding what is happening. So an alleged stalker was arrested this week near Prince Harry Meghan's home in Montecito. Kevin Garcia, again, that happened back in May, okay, and this article was published on May 17. But what he said is something new, okay, even though the article is old. Kevin Garcia Valdovinos, 29, of Lake Elsinore, I think this is how you pronounce it, was placed under citizen's arrest and booked by the law enforcement on a charge of misdemeanor stalking without incident, the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office confirmed Wednesday to the Los Angeles Times. Okay, the Sheriff's Office later amended the charge to misdemeanor prowling violation, not a stalking violation, and investigation is ongoing. Okay, authorities told the Times they received a call at 2:11 a.m. on Monday, again in May, from Harry Meghan's staff reporting that Valdovinos had been detained at a service entrance to the Duke and Duchess of Surrogate's residence. Valdovinos has since been released on $2,500 bail, so he's out there. According to TMZ, Valdovinos allegedly said something to provoke the royal couple's security guards. Okay, so he really did not go there, looks like, for, stealing or kind of like stalking. It looks like he was just there and he got caught because he said something that triggered, the alarm for the security of Meghan and Harry. It is just exactly how they wanted to paint the picture with the New York City taxi cab chase, if you remember the car chase. Looks like to me this is exactly what they wanted to accomplish that day. By the way, this incident, this guy, Kevin Garcia, his intrusion to the property took place one day before the New York City taxi cab, that fake car chase. Can you believe this? So when they saw, what I understand, when Meghan saw, this is not making headlines for us, people are not seeing us as victims, we need to do something even better. And so the next day they came out and did the New York car chase. So she was like, okay, if that did not work, maybe this will work. So Meghan had this plan. Don't think these are happening haphazardly. Meghan has a plan, and she wanted the whole world to pay attention to her. Oh, somebody tried to get into my security and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But looks like he did not really get there in order to do any harm, but he said something, and the security goes crazy, just like they went crazy when New York City car chase happened. Oh, somebody was chasing. I mean, these are all made up stories, written. The script writer is Meghan. But looks like to me this is exactly what was happening with this individual who nabbed him before he could set foot on the property. But here is the thing though. He did see something. Okay, he did see something, even though he did not get inside, but he did manage to see something, and this is what I want to talk to you about. It's not known whether the Sussexes were home when the incident occurred. Well, according to this new report that is coming right now, as I said, this is an old report, but the new report is suggesting that Kevin Garcia Valdovinos, he did not see Lili or Archie inside the house. Maybe he was using a binocular or something, I do not know. But the report is suggesting that he did not see any Lili or Archie inside the residence, confirming what we already believe, that this rented or surrogated kid, they were not there, or maybe they were with their real parents, biological parents. Maybe, we do not know, but they were not there. Every time a celebrity even will go there, Montecito, they will not see any Lili Archie. And this has been confirmed. If you go to any celebrity who visited Montecito or who talked to Meghan and Harry, you will see one thing consistently the same, which is they never ever met Lili Archie. So it is not the royal family who did not meet them. It is now also these celebrities. And now we have this Kevin Garcia Valdovinos who did not see Lili or Archie inside the property. You do not have to be inside the property. You can just stay out and be able to still see things. But again, he saw nothing. So guys, this is going on for a long time. They really need to come out, Meghan and Harry, and declare to the world that these are not their own kids, they're surrogate. I have a few comments here. Angel, thank you, Angel. Marie D, thank you so much for all of these comments. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful